All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Forget About It Sports Podcast. Your boy, we got we got Mason Dixie line. No, I'm sorry, man. Who is that?
Doesn't the lady usually
Deacon?
say
What? Matrix
before we
Deacon.
started? Doesn't I remember Pat
Matrix
Maul
Deacon.
thing? Hold up. Shut up, dog. Where is it recording?
We're recording. Yeah.
It is.
Because usually when Pat Maul starts it, the lady's like starting, and we all can hear like the recording has started.
Oh,
weird, like,
actually, yeah, you're right. I don't know why it's not doing that, but for sure it's recording on my end. And yeah.
Okay, look,
I
Matrix
mean, yeah,
Deacon,
it's recording. Don't worry about that.
Johnny and Pat Maul over there.
All right,
Johnny
well,
Five
we're
and
gonna
Todd Ball, man.
reset.
How's it going, guys?
We're gonna reset, and I'm gonna cut this all off this time, actually. So we're gonna reset, but yeah, it's definitely recording.
And just go now, man. It's not a big deal. We can
Yeah,
just
it can
start.
go.
Yeah, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a perfect start. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just start.
I got you.
Y'all each have 3 topics, and we probably won't get through them all. But
I know.
or do you want to start with your first topic, or Pat?
No, we're starting with the only thing that matters. Well, I thought we were going to introduce ourselves. Johnny Five, Major Deacon, and PJ. We didn't even get through that part. But on to the Redskins. The Redskins, the only thing that fucking matters. Going to the Redskins, talk about the game. I mean, it's definitely underwhelming and very rainy. But I'm always interested in what you got to say about it, Matrix.
Man, y'all have me watching the Redskins games here from Los Angeles because of this podcast. There's the most Redskins I've watched in the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have me, dog, watching it. I'll tell you, hold up. Watching the rain fall in Washington is like, dog. And the sunny California weather at 10 o'clock in the morning, it's beautiful, dog. It's a beautiful thing. I go to like this thing. I pirated online. Yeah, I pirated online, and it's pretty good.
Thank you, thief. You West Coast thief.
Well, actually, my bad. This was on Fox because the Rams played, so it actually was a televised game because of Rams.
Oh yeah. It was L.A. Rams versus. Yeah, it should have been. You should have been able to watch it normally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, this one game you was able to just to watch at home or whatever. Yeah, that's true. LA boys. Yeah, that was a mud stomping slaughterhouse massacre. Halloween 5 Part 6.
I feel like y'all defense played good though. The Redskins defense played well, I think. And
yeah, they played well for
it's solid
for JVT. Played real well. Yeah, the whole thing was just a shit show from top to bottom. And I'm interested what Tawan has to say about Ron Rivera because I don't know about y'all. Dog.
Oh, come on, dog. It's been 3. You are already out on Ron Rivera?
Man.
Already?
I'm going to give him this season, of course. You know, unlike he gave Dwayne Haskins. I'm going to give him this whole season, which he should have gave Dwayne Haskins, as we can all see now. But I'm going to give him the whole season. Then I'll give him another season. You know, you have to. You know, so I don't know. I think he's done with his cancer treatment. So I was gonna say maybe he should like step aside till his cancer treatment is done. But I think he's done. You know, so I think he has like a week left. So
you're the only person that I know is, man. Are you? Bro, I understand, but you have to give Ron Rivera a little bit of time. It's only been 5 games.
Hey, that's how much he gave Dwayne Haskins, right? You know what I'm saying? So me as a fan, I don't gotta give him shit, dog. But I will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll look, on the other side, I'm hearing just many like Cowboys fans saying like fire Mark McCarthy. I'm like, yo, y'all can't fire coaches y'all just hired.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is his first year.
Their defense is like historically bad, but the offense is pretty darn good. Their offense. Well, we'll see. I mean, they have Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Is their backup? Yeah. So I mean, one dude did point out he has better talent than he had with the Bengals. So
he did.
So, and
He
he went
did,
to the
but-
playoffs with the Bengals. So,
But
he might be
well, let's
good.
go back to the Redskins real quick. But like,
We
all right,
hope to-
the Redskins
They say
have
Prescott. You know,
you
the
gotta let
Redskins
him draft.
are going to get a free agent. I'm gonna tell y'all later on all the free agents that'll probably be. It's,
Hey.
it's pretty interesting. It's some free.
Hey, Chase Young's not looking good though, yo. What I tell you,
Yeah,
Chase Young's not looking good.
they're going to get a
Where's
better
he at?
season. I mean, this off season. I can already name
Uh,
some. There's going to be some veterans. And if Andy Dalton, I'm telling you now, like if he like plays good, and they go to the playoffs, I don't know about Dak Prescott, dog. He might be
Hold on.
free
What do
agent.
you think of Chase Young?
You want to get back at some team, dog, that left you for dead? That's what you do, dog.
Now you want
What do
us to
y'all
get
think
that?
of Chase Young
Oh
though?
my God.
You put on that Washington Red Wolf.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but Alpha's clearly ignoring your Chase Young question.
I'm sorry. I was right.
It's
Sorry.
like he was
Come
ranked
on,
in
man.
the
What do you
top-
think about Chase? Really? Andy Dalton of all the players.
Phone cut off. Or
No. He's trying to angle at, which I think is a brilliant just premise or idea. He's saying that it's possible that 2 years from now, that Dak Prescott could be donning a Washington.
Oh, the Redskins jersey. Now you can't do that, man. This is why the Redskins have sucked for 3 decades.
He tried to do the Kirk Cousins, and he failed. That's all.
Yo, the Redskins can't hire. That's a bad choice, man. The Redskins need to draft a QB. Do it one more time.
What if they have the ninth pick in the draft and all the quarterbacks are gone? What do you want them to do? Just draft whoever again, and then he's really finished, Ron Rivera, because he drafted whoever.
It's up to Ron Rivera. If he finds it, you can find quarterbacks at the ninth. You had
Actually, the
dude
NFL
was picked
is the NBA.
12,
You're actually
13.
right. You can find like quarterbacks in the 3rd round, the 4th round, and stuff. But that's true. You actually can.
Yeah, Mahomes is 13th pick.
We need
So
a
that's why
better.
they'll do that, and they'll sign this savvy veteran. I'll probably name later, and then they'll probably draft. Maybe if they get the 8th or 9th pick in the draft, they'll probably have to draft a bomb ass wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to put the offense together. So they're gonna have to get a savvy veteran. If they draft 8th or 9th, the quarterback's there. Of course, get a quarterback. I don't think it's gonna be there. The days.
What about the fucking line?
Well, yeah, a lineman, a receiver, a tight end, a top tight end. You get that, you shore it up, you sign the savvy veteran, and you do some other stuff offensively in the offseason to get their offense together. Because this can't happen anymore. You know that their offense was like historically bad. They had the least yards since 1982 or something. I don't know. 1962 or, I don't know. It was like back when, I don't even know, dog. But that's the lowest output of yards they've had in history. We weren't even born since they had an offense like that. Offense sucked, dog. The defense was bad too. The defense just went back and forth. And I keep people are starting to say already here. They're like, what's up with Deron Payne and Allen? What's up with the defensive line? I'm saying, I'm like, I was telling y'all that 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I don't know. But then people are like, the linebackers are pretty bad too. I'm like, yeah. But
Yeah, I don't know. It's like Pierre Garcon's cousin and John Boston Stedler. I don't know what the fuck these names are.
Or Bostic. It's one of them. Maybe and I don't even. Yeah, they're just. So it's like they're no help. So who knows? I don't watch that. That's the one stuff. That's the one thing. In football, I really don't watch close enough. Is like when somebody runs up the gut. Like how's the linebacker moving in with the defense? I don't. I watch a lot of other stuff, but I really don't key into that. Like, wait a minute, defensive back, the linebacker pushed back, offensive line back to the second gap and stuff. When they replay it, you can see it, but they do it sparingly. Most teams don't do that anymore. Most teams just do shotgun and do do the little fake jump, the RO Johnson said last week. Most teams don't do
the RPO.
The RPO.
Run option, yeah.
And from now on, I'm Johnny RPO. That's my new nickname. So, when you call me anything, refer to me as a run pass option.
I like that, man. I run the pro offense. You run the amateur offense, right?
Oh yeah, amateur. I will run amateur offense. Amateur brothel. Amateur. I was like,
Y'all saw
check out my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
The Redskins, we had the run and gun
But,
offense. The Redskins got walk-in pistol offense, right? No.
Yeah,
Nah.
they have a water pistol offense. That's what they have.
Hey man, I feel bad for Alex Smith though. I watched the game when he came in. I knew I texted you both when Alex Smith came in. I was like, yo, he might get eaten alive, man. He had what? He got sacked
And
like
he
6
did.
times, right?
Yeah, he got murdered.
I felt bad. The Redskins offense had no chance, zero, to like move the ball down the field. It was just he threw for 11 passes for like 40 yards.
Dunsky.
He can dunk.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but the dude had to be jittery. It's been, almost 2 years since he's been on the field and like against real competition. And then, with this all this offseason shit going on, I mean, you couldn't expect it. If he would have done anything decent, it would have been, a miracle. So I was just happy he made it through without re-injuring his leg again. And I think that's what most people are happy about. Like Alex Smith came back, he rose from the ashes like a phoenix, and Dak Prescott snapped his leg backwards and his bone through his ankle.
Was it his ankle or was it his leg? I didn't see it.
It was his ankle, but the bone went through his skin. If you wanted to be sure,
he got the old bone out.
I know, yes, yeah.
I don't know. Wow.
Hey guys, I'm having a little bit of audio difficulties. Let me call back through my laptop. Sorry.
Yeah, you was kind of fading out, but
yeah. But all right, Alpha, I want to ask. Alpha, I want to ask then to you directly. Like, I know it probably doesn't gonna make too much difference, but who do you go with? Like, they're saying this Kyle Allen is going to be the starter. Would you rather have Alex Smith start?
Go with Dwayne Haskins.
I was like, that's not happening, dog.
That's who I would go with, but they're not going to do that. So they go with Kyle Allen, Kyle Allen. Yes, the dinker and dunker. So that's what he does, He's going to dink and dunk. Hopefully he don't get knocked out again. He got
I'm back, my ninjas.
Hey, there he goes. I'm
back.
Hey, look.
But he got knocked out, though, pretty bad. And,
he got hit hard, right?
Yeah, he got hit hard,
back of the head.
Dog.
He's out next week, right? I would think he got hit pretty hard.
No, Kyle Allen started. He started.
Yeah. Al Smith was so bad. He was like, look, as long as Kyle Allen can breathe, that nigga playing.
Hey, give me some gambling advice, Matrix. So the Redskins beating the Giants, +3.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to check it out. Somebody was like, because I watched the Redskins game so much, I never tried this. They was like, you should check out like in-game betting, like live game betting for the Redskins.
Yeah.
You watch it. Why don't you? I was like, I never thought about that. He was like, yeah, you big dummy.
You think you can? You think you can cap
That's when for you, yeah, because you can see you watching.
He was like, you watch like every second of the game. He was like, how long? I was like, yeah. He was like, you've been watching them for a long time.
But you can cap fairly though.
In the game, I'm like, yeah, I never thought about that. So I'm gonna.
But you can cap fairly though. You can say like, for example, I could have done it too, live betting. But like when you watch the Redskins, when the Redskins scored 10 points in the first half, you can tell that they weren't going to score a touchdown in the second half. And you could have bet that. You could have like bet the under a second half.
But that's like what's that, half? I'm talking about live, like in the third quarter. Like what they'll probably do is during the game, they will probably say, okay, Kyle Allen has the ball. Will he score 3 points? 3 points plus, but you have to bet it within like probably the 30 seconds, 15 seconds.
You gotta find the right book too. Yeah.
I think he was telling me when the drive starts, that's when you place the bet. Kind of when they come out and they start a drive doing a commercial.
But you don't know that though, right? You can cap that. How would you know?
Yeah, you watch the game. You see how it's going. I mean, come on. They punt the ball. They go to commercial. Kyle Allen comes out. They'll say plus something he scores. He scores three points or more. It'll be like plus or minus. They score at least 3 points on this drive. You know what I'm saying? Minus he won't score. minus the 300 he will score.
So take the minus, you said.
He will score. But it'll be like, 3 points. It'll be like at least a field goal. Will they get it? Or will they get a first down? He's like, they have stuff like that. Will they get a first down? Those go real fast, the first down ones. He's like, but you can bet like on this drive starting off, whenever, will they get a first down? Will they score? And usually it happens during the commercial. When they come back during the drive, they actually, you can wait till up to they hike the ball. But once they hike the ball, that's it. But they come. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to let you know how it goes. And I'll let you
That
see.
shit sounds crazy. That shit sounds like you need to be in the room with those people to make those bets. Like,
that's like
right here.
I mean, that's like extreme, dog. It's just like, it's in it, dog. But he was like, if you watch a team, that's what it's good for. People do it for whatever. People just do it. If they lose the bet, they'll just try and get their money back. But he was like, it's good to really do it when you watch a team or watch a game. You really know a game, you watch a team. He's like, team or a game, it's good, It's good to just try and do it. So I'm going to look at that. But I've never done it before. I've seen it, but I never thought about that. I'm like, I do just watch the game. So we'll see. But that's it. Until we go over the games, I don't have no big fat winners yet, man.
Speaking of, man, the winners, what's your boy Alpha? You watching basketball this weekend, right? I know you watched on Friday, I think, correct?
I watched the game 6.
You watched both games?
I didn't watch game 6, but I watched the end of game 6.
Hey, man, out here in LA, my hometown, man, we got our 17 championship.
Fucking
you know what I mean?
Fuck you.
Nah, my bad. Let me not be. That's just for jokes. But I wish the Wizards can win one, for God's sake, in our lifetime. My God.
Yeah, not in our lifetime. They have one, but not in our lifetime. Sorry.
With West Unseld, right? Back in the day.
Yep.
West Unseld.
But it's look, as Alpha, this is why I can't abandon ship, and why Alpha will never abandon ship or anything like that dealing with the Redskins. Like, there's a whole bunch of franchises, like half the league in both sports have 0. Like, half the league in both sports have no championship at all.
Yeah, if you add Boston and LA, that's 34. Imagine that, bro. That's crazy.
I don't have to imagine this. But I'm saying, I don't want to go through the list, but I could, there's easily, I know there's 10 teams in NFL and NBA that never won a championship. And, at least, my team that I root for has 3 in its fucking career, and it's at least, and more before it became just an NFL thing. So I'll keep rooting for that. I could be a Vikings fan. It'll suck. Or could be a Browns fan, which is somewhat entertaining this year. They're a little bit better. But I'm happy to have what I have, because some of the people, how I knew this dude was a good not a good friend of mine, but I used to work with him, and he was a huge Chiefs fan. I haven't spoken to him in years, but he was a huge Chiefs fan. And when the Chiefs won last year, I thought about it. I'm like, you've been behind that team. They've been pretty good for a while.
That's a good example.
Just been shitty for so long, and now he's fucking happy. He has to be the happiest person in the world. Oh my God, I waited, and it finally came. I know, because just 50 years since they won the last one, so he had never saw them win.
That's the way Alpha's going to be when the Redskins get Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, in his 15th year. He'll retire Chiefs. He'll retire Chiefs. Don't worry.
He'll be like Tom Brady. He'll probably play there for a million years and then leave when he's 50 or something to the Redskins.
That's what he said. Yep. In year 2025, we'll get Patrick Mahomes.
No, I would just say Dak Prescott with that broken ankle when Dallas throws his black ass away. Jerry Jones ain't playing that shit. He told you.
Come on, Bob. You got to bring race into everything. Come on, you can't. It's not because of race.
No, it's not. I just said he is black and he does. Ass. I wasn't saying Jerry Jones was saying that. I was saying that. That's what he'll probably do.
I judge the people by the color.
It's nothing about race in Washington. We've tried to make our quarterback black for 20 years. We tried as hard as we possibly
Y'all
could.
have.
You're like
have-
J.C. Campbell, Diamond McNabb.
Yeah, you got champions.
fucking RG3.
Has there been any other NFL franchise that's championed black quarterbacks that the Redskins have? I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Shit,
No, right?
I mean, we had the first, Doug Williams. Fuck.
Yeah,
true.
they were the last racist team on the damn planet. That's why half these damn fans here are like Dallas fans. That's a whole other story. That's all.
So,
Yeah.
Well, let's speaking of champions, so
Yeah.
what do you think, Alpha John, about LeBron and the Lakers win the championship? What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think it's nice. It's cool. I mean, I'm indifferent. I don't get a rat's ass, but I mean, yeah, I mean, he's won with 3 different teams, so he's great. Yes, hooray.
yeah.
What do you think about the game? Watching the game, so
I mean, I thought the jerseys were funny. I didn't, seeing the Black Lives. I was like, where's the name? It was like Black Lives Matter. Do they have a name at the bottom, like their name after the Black Lives Matter thing?
Yeah, they have a
it's
message on the top and
but
their name on the bottom.
it's right above their buttocks.
It's all the way at the bottom. Okay, yeah, I was like, Black Matter stuff back. But
Like what? You didn't know that white dude his last name is Black Lives Matter? That's Spencer, Black Lives Matter.
it's nice to watch it like in different. I don't really care because I mean I don't even. They actually had that dude like what's his name? I think his name was like Tim Donahue or Tim Donahue, like that ref that was like like cheating and shit. He was doing, and the FBI caught him, and he was talking about like all of how the refs be like cheating and shit. But I mean, like watching it without that, like I don't care. Like if they're cheating, so what? I'm not really watching it for that. I was just like watching it, like observing. But I mean, like, dude, I don't know who dude was who threw the ball out of bounds in Game 6. They probably could have won a little sooner. I'm saying,
Yeah, Marquise Morris, he's a twin brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well-
they probably could have won a little sooner. He didn't do that, but I mean, they was gonna win. I didn't really watch the other game because I was like, yeah, I've seen enough. They're gonna win. It's just a matter of time. They're gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I called it. Well, I think everybody knew this when the Clippers lost that this was gonna happen. And the Lakers were gonna win. I finally got to see it through. I give LeBron all the respect. He is the first player, GM, coach to win the championship all at the same time because he orchestrated this whole thing. This is what I give him the most props for, more than the Lakers themselves. LeBron went there. He decided to go there because he could have gone anywhere he wanted. They begged him to come. He went there. He made them change the entire team organization. Then signed AD, then got him there, and then signed this entire team. And has he orchestrated it all, and he's won. So
Yeah, well, I agree.
To him for having the most power in the NBA.
I can see him retiring
And-
and being like a GM or something.
Hmm?
Being like kind of GM. I can see him retiring and being like a GM for a team. Some kind of upper level management.
I don't know how well those teams work without him. Like, he's that good. I'm willing to say definitively, like I used to kind of keep out for Kobe, and I know they say this all for Kobe. LeBron is definitively number 2, and he's very close up there for me. He's on the heels of Michael Jordan, I guess, as being
Will
the greatest.
Yeah, Wilt and Sky Hill Kareem. But also, John, you're coming around. I think if LeBron wins one more with the Lakers, and he's like arguably the best player on that team, and then I can say if he gets to 5 rings, I can say he has had a better career than Michael Jordan.
All right. Well, before you definitively say that, here's what I'll say what he's missing right now before he gets those other things. He's missing 2 more rings, 2 more finals MVPs. What?
I'm going to say 1. He can just do 1 more.
Okay. All right. If he's still, then he doesn't need that extra, MVP and finals MVP or that extra title. He also has 9 less scoring titles and 5 less defensive first team.
Did Wilt Chamberlain?
Now I'm talking about Michael Jordan compared to LeBron. LeBron has 9. I would say Jordan has 9 more scoring titles, 5 more defensive first teams, and 2 more championships. That's like
all.
another that's like another Hall of Famer.
But how many more does he have than Wilt Chamberlain? Dog?
I don't know. Nobody's talking about that.
Wilt has
But,
4, right?
Hey, yo, I got. Hey,
Wilt Chamberlain like Batman 1. Come on, dog.
all right. Let's not get into the Wilt Chamberlain. We're talking about LeBron Jordan here. He's closer, but that's all I got to say about that. My Forrest Gump voice. That he's great. I hate denying him. I just think he's an asshole as a person.
So you talked about the MVPs, okay, and defensive. So let's say LeBron gets to one more championship final.
Hey, I'm letting Twan in.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Keep going.
All right. So
he can vouch for Wilt Chamberlain.
So, hey, what's up, Twan?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
It's good seeing you, Twan.
Not any one of us are on video. I realized that was going to happen the second we came in.
Stay on video.
You know what?
Hey, Twan, these guys are hating on Ron Rivera, man. Come on. Alpha's about to send him out of town after 5 weeks.
I'm not about to send him out of
town. So I joined at the perfect time then.
I'm about to send him out of time. I'm about to, get the bus ready, dog.
I am probably on board with both Alpha and John right now. Wow. All right.
Man. So there you have it.
The man said he wanted to give Dwayne Haskins the whole year so that he can grow. What does he do after the 4th game? Bench him. Wow. Then what did he do? He says that he still believes in him, but now there's trade rumors. And he wasn't even active for the last game after Kyle Allen, Mr. Concussion, goes out of the game.
Hey, look, man. The man's dying from cancer. He doesn't have time to wait for development while his cancer's developing.
I mean, that may be true, but he did the same thing in Carolina, all right? He does not trust young guns. He wants the veteran leadership, which I understand, but you have to go with what you got.
Who's the young gun in Carolina?
I'm just saying, in general.
He's saying Rivera.
He doesn't play rookies. He doesn't play second-year players like that. All right, unless he's absolutely forced to. If someone forces his hand, like an injury or something, then that's a different story. All right, but
put Alpha and John out of the misery now. How good is Kyle Allen? 7-9.
Just as I suspected.
Kyle Allen is terrible.
Just as I
drafted for a reason. All right.
I'm going to drown my sorrows in a pizza and liquor. I'll be back.
Kyle Allen thinks he can throw the deep ball. He's a one-read quarterback, and then he gets flustered immediately. When we went 5-2 to begin the last year, I was calling him the savior. All right. I have flipped the boat over.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, well, you had a first-hand account of Washington. That's part of what I wanted to ask, because for me, we were talking about this shortly before you got on. I really just want us to give the reins to Alex Smith, see if that leg holds out. I think he's the best chance that we have to actually win shit over Kyle Allen.
No. That can't be right.
No.
Kyle Allen's not that bad.
How good is your offensive line?
It's bad.
Terrible.
Bad.
Yeah.
Dwayne Haskins, then, I think, is your best bet to win. Because, Kyle Allen, he's actually pretty mobile, so he's probably better right now for you guys than Alex Smith would be if you guys want to be in playoff contention in the horrible NFC East. But I guess you guys want to see what the former number 1 pick.
I don't know what Dwayne Haskins did. Dwayne Haskins fucked Ron Rivera's wife or something.
He was black.
Do you remember a couple of weeks ago where it's black? Wasn't it? Or maybe it was week 1. Wasn't it week 1 where you guys were down 17-0 to Philly, and then Dwayne Haskins pulled the team together in the locker room, and everybody was calling his praises, saying, "Oh, he's become a leader. He's doing this. He's doing that." And then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 weeks later, it flips.
Rivera said that should be me. Me. I don't know what the hell is going on with this game.
I don't get it either.
I like Ron Rivera, the coach, but he has a lot of issues when it comes to his philosophy.
That's
Yeah, I can see that.
there've been a lot of years where you probably see me like back in the day when I was a Twitter head. I would after a lot of our losses, I would go on there and hashtag fire Ron Rivera.
Yes.
Oh, well, Alpha, you can take up that moniker if you like. He seems to be all the way on
I'm gonna give him
top of that.
Already on that.
train.
I'm
The
gonna give
course has
him
been passed.
the season, unlike how he gave Haskins. I'm gonna give him the whole season. So I mean, you can't just fire him after 4 games like he did to a quarterback. But you have to give him like a season, and then I'll let him do his little off-season thing. Then he has the second season, and then that's pretty much it, man. Here at GC, they don't mess around, man. He got 2 seasons, and that's enough, for him. If they're just horrible after 2 seasons,
So
yeah.
you're gonna have Norv Turner's son as the next coach?
No, he'll probably go
He's the coordinator right now, right?
Ron Rivera.
I found that out like 2 weeks ago, and I almost fell off my chair. And he was the quarterbacks coach when he was with us last year. Mitch Turner,
Oh,
wasn't it?
He
Scott
was a
Turner.
quarterback.
Scott Turner. Oh my God. So that's probably why Kyle Allen got the shot, because he's familiar with his philosophy and his offense. But from what I haven't watched any Washington football team games really this much this year. I can't tell how Haskins has been doing, but from paper, I don't think he's been doing terribly. But Alpha, John,
Yeah.
what type of paper? Scantron or Papyrus? Or the stat sheet?
It's like
See-through?
rolling papers for Alpha.
Rolling paper.
It's not so much Haskins. It's the whole team is bad. He doesn't have a good running game. He has 1 wide receiver, no tight end, and a shaky defense.
Turner doesn't really like running the ball, I'll say. He doesn't really put emphasis on the
I think
run.
Gibson needs more. Yeah, Gibson needs more carries. More
Hold up. Y'all old heads? Let me find out y'all run on first down and second down football fans. Are you serious?
You gotta get that power and gut.
The RPO is back.
That gotta make a return, though.
Yeah, that's what you got to do when you don't have Josh Allen at quarterback. That's what you got to do. It's like you gotta just run it, man. I mean, if you don't have good receivers, like what's the point? Like who's biting on a play action? And it's like nobody can get open. I mean, you have to have a couple of different receivers and a tight end, somebody that can make some type of separation, or a good running game, which we have neither of in a underperforming quarterback at whichever one it is. That's why you might laugh to me saying Alex Smith, because I'm thinking maybe he can bring something back of whatever, but maybe he just shouldn't be out there. But I think of the you're right. I don't think he should be playing at all. But he wants
are you trying to endanger that
money.
man's life?
He wants that money. He wants all the money.
So you're telling me you're gonna have Alex Smith with no wide receivers, no offensive line, and no running back? That's what you want?
Yes.
Yes. If we look at I'll be willing to bet if we were to take all of their careers, let's say if we were to go 15 years, 20 years from now, say Dwayne Haskins, Kyle Allen, and Alex Smith by far will have better seasons than either one of those 2 quarterbacks ever will in their entire lives.
I agree. I mean, Alex Smith's the number 1 quarterback in the draft.
He could
25 years ago
have a better year than either 2 of them at any point. I mean, I don't think Haskins will ever have an Alex Smith type of year that he's had, in the past 5 years when he was, not injured, obviously. Kyle Allen, nobody would know his name in about 2 years, and he's going to be playing for like the Argonauts and.
He also won't have the Chiefs' offense either, probably ever in his career.
That's true. You're right. He won't have a good offensive mind like Reed. Hold on. So switching subjects, Twan. So what do you think about the NBA Finals, man? You still follow basketball?
I was gonna pop on and say congratulations, Pat Moore. You guys won the NBA Finals because you were LeBron.
We did it. I told John. John was hating on me after he went 17.
He's all weak.
Are you a Lakers fan now or something? I don't even know.
He's a LeBron head. He
Lakers-
follows wherever LeBron goes, man.
No, I wouldn't. I'm a LeBron fan. Yeah, I was, and you know, man, do you put LeBron? Where would you put LeBron, Twan?
In the
Now.
greatest of all time like list,
Yeah,
I put him at.
behind Will Chamberlain, don't you?
I mean, I've never I can't put him on the list because I've never seen him play. You know, like
Damn, Alpha, you're gonna let him talk about your man.
I'm not saying I can't put
Hey,
him on
but
the list. But I'm
there's
just
like
saying,
history though. Hey, all you gotta do is read the history, dog. I'm telling you.
dude, I know he's probably the best player of all time.
Hey, if I'm going history, I'm going Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He has the greatest unstoppable shot of all time.
I mean, him and Jordan, those are the scores right there. He's the greatest. He's one of the greatest scorers, if not the greatest scorer.
In my
He has the most
mind,
points, right? Doesn't he
as
have the most
much
points
as
ever?
Yeah.
as much as I,
How can you have the most points with a hook shot? How many times do you have to make a hook shot though to have the most points ever in
Yeah,
NBA
he like
history?
never hit a three.
No, he
many
hit a
times.
million hook shots. He's the
that was
all-time
his game.
leader
That was
in
his
points.
game. That was his
The
game.
hook shots, dog. This hook was so
This-
patented, dog.
The sky hook.
Skyhook was so butter, dog.
It's unstoppable. It's unstoppable at any height. At any height, in any era. If you can do the sky hook, you are unstoppable. Like,
What does
We
nobody do
all-
the
I think we
sky hook,
all
dog?
tried skyhooks when we were little and playing basketball. I think we all tried skyhooks.
yeah, but if you perfected it like
That's
him,
harder than shooting
or-
off the backboard, dog. Tim Duncan had the backboard, but the sky hook is harder, dog. The sky hook is just that's like crazy, dog. But how you score the most points ever? I understand a couple points here and there, 15 points a game. You do a couple sky hooks, but dog, he got more points than Michael Jordan, dog, doing a sky hook.
Yeah, you're right.
But LeBron James is gonna
ever.
Crazy.
LeBron's gonna finish as the most points ever, right? So I mean that's also in.
I don't know. Is he? I
Yep.
don't know.
Probably.
He's number
I think
3.
He's getting there.
He's number 3 now, Alpha.
Well, he's gonna retire in about like 2 years, I think. Right?
But he also started
but he's that
a
close.
4-year head start on everybody.
Yeah, he had a young set. So it's Kareem, Karl Malone, and then I looked this the other day, and then Michael,
Uh-oh.
and then
There you
LeBron.
go, Powerball.
He's already
Stand
passed
up.
Jordan and Kobe, right?
Stand up.
Loaded on that
Yeah.
list for you, huh?
Karl Malone's there, man. It's about
Stand up.
2,000 points ahead.
that's the scoring list. Okay,
Coolness, yeah.
I thought that was your all-time top 3.
No, I wouldn't put Karl Malone up there like that.
No. It's like who are we talking about? People that
LeBron
use
is
those elbows?
easily in the top 3 for me.
Yeah, I think LeBron. If he gets one more, I was telling Jonathan this. If he gets one more, I think I will put him over Michael Jordan for sure. Just is career-wise.
I mean, yeah, I can't argue it if he does that anymore. I'll still pick Jordan just because it's an opinion thing. Well, who do you think is the GOAT? Because I mean, it's not one of us can really stamp this. It's all about opinion. That's why Alfred brought up Wilt Chamberlain first. So, in my opinion, I would probably still go with Jordan. If he gets to a 5th one, I mean, because he's such a great passer, because he's rebounding, everything, he does everything on the floor, and he only basically doesn't play defense to preserve his offensive energy. So I mean, he's a great basketball mind. I just think he's kind of a douchebag. That's it. And so,
Wow. Wait, breaking news. You guys just hear. Le'Veon Bell has been released by the New York Jets.
I was about to say, by who? I don't even know who that is.
Le'Veon Bell for the Jets.
For the Jets. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The Jets. They're gonna get Tony, you still follow college football, right?
No, not really.
Well, how can you
I
follow
watch it
this
here.
year?
I watch it here and then. I haven't watched this year. I watch the big games, but I don't really follow it.
It's like Twan is a perfect
I forgot
analyst for
college
college
football was
basketball.
Yeah, college basketball is where I still follow.
Yes, it's college basketball is the thing. Which still, as much as I like these, I can't get mad at the NBA at all. I'm so happy. We're all blessed that we were bored as hell for months and months and months, and they created the bubble, and I had sports to watch finally. And it made things kind of normal. So I'm very respectful and appreciative of the NBA and everything that they did. and hope that the NFL can figure out some way to finish off their season without, a shutdown, like the NBA had to go through. So I'm happy for all those things, and I'm looking forward to this next season. I keep hearing they're not going to start the next NBA season until like Martin Luther King
Martin
Day.
Luther King Day, end of January, yeah.
I don't know. They just try to pick the next black time to do it. I guess I don't know.
Oh, that's fun. So, what do you think about Luka, man? He's become my favorite player.
I am a big fan of Luka.
Shocker.
Me too, man. I
am a big fan of Luka.
big fan. He's fun to watch. He's fun to watch.
He's very fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Shocker, Pat Maul, his favorite player is foreign. You're a shocker. I mean, why would you like Kevin Durant or like James Harden or something? Why would you like?
I mean, I like LeBron, of course.
Oh, LeBron, you're right. Yeah.
You're right.
I like Jamal Murray. I like Jamal Murray as well.
I actually was a really huge Anthony Davis fan. I love Anthony Davis. I like him.
Nikola Jokic.
Oh, Joker. I love the Joker. He's my favorite Ferner. I like Joker. He's just beauty to watch a big man have the vision that he has. It's like you.
Why is he named the Joker? Or Joker?
His name is Nikola Jokic.
It's Jokic. That's his last name is Jokic.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. Yeah, they call him the Joker. Because he has 3 of the same letters in his name.
Yeah, the NBA season is going to be really interesting next season. But I think this football season is going to be really crazy too.
Before the season even got halted and stopped in the middle, I kind of was always looking forward to this 2021 season because,
Kevin Durant coming back.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, not just Kevin Durant, but Stephen Clay, like,
oh yeah, Stephen Clay.
Like they're 3 of the top 5 players. I don't know, top 10, let's say. I don't know. I can't say if I can put Clay in there.
No, yeah, I can't put Clay up there.
All right, but you have to say, I can say top 10 easily. Durant, Curry, and then fucking Kyrie Irving. These people not playing, makes the NBA less not I don't want to say entertaining, but it's less competitive. And I want to see all of them out there doing it. So I was always looking at the fact that all those injuries happened. That's how Kawhi even won, and why everybody was on his bandwagon. And they shit the bed so horribly, so bad that Doc Rivers lost his job. They underperformed so badly that he's now in Philadelphia. I mean, it's going to be an interesting year. I mean, I think he can help Philadelphia. So I'm waiting for the draft.
Philadelphia is never going to be anything.
Yeah, they're not going to. Come on, are you still the Minnesota Timberwolves fan?
I don't follow the NBA like that anymore.
Dang, I
kind of stopped following after. I do like Kemba Walker is my favorite player.
Okay.
Right now in the league, but
horrible.
Before it was always KG. I follow KG everywhere.
Right.
That's why I was a huge Timberwolves fan. Like I say, all my favorite players leave and end up going to Boston. So like Cam does, Kemba does. So and then hopefully they all win championships.
Be a Celtics fan. It'll make you happier.
Yeah, it will make me happy. I know that Kemba didn't play very well in Boston this year. So
yeah, I think you would like a dude from Boston. Can't believe I'm bringing up the young player. I think he's the type of player you might like. Jason Tatum, yeah.
Hey, well, all right. I brought this up a few weeks ago, and I brought this up last week when we were going through the picks. And I just wanted to show how much respect and support I had. And I want people to put respect on Teddy Bridgewater's name. And I didn't throw this back to Twan because me, personally, I thought before we drafted Haskins last year, I was on Facebook shit like, yo, we should just go get – I ain't going to pull this shit up. So we should just
I remember this post.
Yeah, actually remember that? Yeah. I wanted the Redskins to just sign Teddy Bridgewater instead of him going to the Saints and going from fucking there right after Alex Smith got injured, like perfect. Just let him come in and do his thing, and I knew he knows how to fucking run an offense. He's a good, safe player, and you got to be happy with what he's doing down there. You guys don't have Christian McCaffrey, and you're getting some wins, Swan.
I am very happy with the guy that's under center right now. I mean, I if you asked me that before the season when they signed him and they let Cam go like a few days earlier, I would again the boat would have been flipped because Cam is my favorite player. He should end up being where he's wanted. Obviously, they didn't want him here, but I'm very happy at this point in time with Teddy under center. He's lit a fire underneath this young team. Like we drafted all defense, and I think 4 of them are starting.
Interesting.
And then our wide receiver core is like DJ Moore, who's in his 3rd year. Curtis Samuel, who's in his 4th year, who hasn't played very much outside of having Greg Olsen there. But then the signing of Robbie Anderson was probably like the most underrated genius move that we made.
He's been balling out
in the offseason.
Yeah, he has been balling out, Robbie Anderson. I like as far as fantasy, he is one of the biggest.
I think he is 3rd in the league in receptions right now, and he's already halfway to 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he's been blowing the top off the defense, and Teddy Bridgewater's been getting it to him. And I didn't know this. Who was his college coach? Was it Judge? Or no, Judge was his coach. The offensive coordinator was
Robbie Anderson's head coach is our current head coach now, Matt Rule.
Matt Rule.
Okay, so Matt. All right, so that was his college coach.
So you like Matt Rule though? You like the way his innovation philosophy?
Yes. When we fired Ron Rivera, he was at the top of the list. That's why I wanted to come here.
I said Joe Judge. That's funny.
He was on top of the list. I didn't think we'd give him a 7-year contract like that, but he was on top of the list.
7-year contract?
Yeah, y'all are dead tired.
If he gets fired, he's gonna have many years left on that. Jesus.
Well, he has to be happy already. Like
7 years.
Good start. I'd be much happier with this start.
Most rookie head coaches come in the league and they lay an egg their first year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after we went 0-2, those 2 games that we went 0-2 in the first 2 games, those games were still winnable. We were close. So, we just needed that time to gel. I think also with no preseason, it kind of helped because they didn't give away a lot of their offense, a lot of their schemes, a lot of defense and all that stuff. So it allowed them to play, do their mistakes, and get better on the field. It's just like on the fly, rather than going to preseason and getting judged right there and then. There's a lot more pressure, I think, for like young players coming out there, playing only like half a game or a quarter of a game, whatever they're getting. So now they're getting full games in right off the bat and get thrown into the fire, and they're learning on the go. So that's helping the young defense gel. And also Teddy has been a great leader, a great voice for everybody. As you said, I watch all the press conferences afterwards, and his line now is, they're a tough-ass football team. We may be young, but we're a tough-ass football team. And that's probably where they get it from.
Well, I'm sure you're glad that they kept that. I'm sure that was probably one of your favorite monikers. I know you love keep pounding. Like
they would be forever too. So
yeah, that's just like is tough-nosed football, and he's definitely stepping up to the challenge. I don't know if he's ever going to be like a 350-yard passer, 4-touchdown type of guy, but he's not going to be a 3-4 interception, bunch of turnovers type of person. So
he's throwing the ball like 40 to 45 times a game so far, every game this season.
Yeah, and I'm looking for. I mean, you have to be looking forward to when Christian comes back. Like he has to be. I think it's like two more weeks out or something like that. Or
if he's eligible to come off IR in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 or 3 weeks. And I think when he gets back, it's going to be something that something that the league is not going to see. Because before
Okay.
Christian was a workhorse. He was a workhorse. He was on the field every single down, either as a decoy, he'd get the ball, or he'd be in the slot. But now that we are seeing what we got with Mike Davis, who has been killing it in Christian's place, we're gonna have more weapons on deck, and they can't just guard Christian anymore.
They're seeing that they can win without running him to the ground, which Ron Rivera, once again, bringing it back to him.
Yeah.
Ron Rivera, that was his only good player that he felt, that he had, and he just ran him into the ground for 2 years.
Well, he did the same thing with his whole career too. So
yeah, he ran Cam. And he was like, hey,
that's
he
what he does.
Yep, he was the king of the RPO.
Well, speaking of RPO, it's a lot of Panthers and the Redskins talk. I didn't think we can cover an hour and 15 minutes on the Panthers. Especially the Redskins, man. Every week I get
we also
dumbfounded.
talk about the fucking Lakers. For 20 minutes.
So what else is on the docket here? We got Dak. Alpha, any thoughts about Dak's injury?
We talked about him briefly, but yeah, I wanted to. Man, I feel really sorry for him, man. I feel really bad for Dak. But I also
I
was
just on pizza.
That was a bad injury, man.
Yeah.
It was a bad injury.
It was bone out, dog.
It was going out like those chicken wings Pat ordered.
Y'all didn't see it, right? It was just said.
No. No.
They did the thing, and they replayed it on TV a couple of times.
But I'll let Dallas fans worry about that. Next issue. What's the next topic?
No. Look, this is fucked up. You don't have to talk about it, but I was saying I feel bad for him just as a black quarterback at the very least. I was also a person that believed he should have just fucking took the deal that they offered him. It wasn't. I don't think it was disrespectful, but he wanted to fully cash in, and that's the fucking chance you take. So I can't be sorry for him. I feel a little bad that he got injured, just because I feel bad for somebody. For the next 6 months, he's gonna have to be on a walker and doing rehab and other shit like that. I don't feel good for anybody doing that. If it was somebody I work with, I would hate it, but. That's the risk you run, and he left $60+ million on the table, and we don't know. He never knows if he's going to get that back again.
Mm-hmm.
He never knows he's going to be in the physical playing form to get a contract like that offered to him ever again.
Speaking of disappointments, we'll move on. I know I told you guys that this is the sports we don't care about segment.
Oh, yeah.
Sports we don't care about. I think I told you all to check out Wake Up Early in the Morning. I hope y'all woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I did not.
4 o'clock, I think. And watch the French Open final with Nadal and Djokovic. I was super hyped. And
you were right. I'll give you that. You were right. You called it. That was an inevitable match.
That's why I asked you if it was on clay or grass. Remember that was the first question.
Yeah, and he said Nadal. I said I just
on
like
grass. On grass, Djokovic's a better player, but on clay, Nadal Nadal has won 13 majors at 13 times that tournament. That's going to be a record that's never going to be broken again. No one's going to win 14 times.
Vegas, he was favored, right, to win.
He was very slightly favored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. People were saying, "Oh, well, Nadal's not good. He's like X, Y, Z," but he's the greatest clay court player ever, without question, in the future ever as well. So he won. That was it.
You said in the future ever?
Future ever.
Don't say that.
The future, okay.
He said in the future ever.
I don't see another player getting to 14 French. That means you got to win 14 times?
That is a
How you going to
lot.
win 14? Right. And that's Nadal right now. He might finish his career winning another 2. You gonna tell me a player's gonna win a tournament 16 times?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean,
From
do
20
you
to
think
36 years old?
people are looking at Jack Nicholas? Since we're talking about sports, nobody cares about.
That's different,
Think
though.
they're
That's
looking at Jack
different.
Nicholas and be like, "Hey, do you think a black dude
Nah,
can
that's
possibly
different.
catch up to his fucking golf record?" No, it's not different.
That's different because in golf you can play arguably 60 majors in your career, and you know, can someone
I get
win
it.
19? Okay,
But the
I can
reason
do
I'm
19.
saying it's different is you wait until that one great black athlete decides to play tennis.
That's good on clay. That's good on clay.
Look, if LeBron James decided to play tennis, he could be good on whatever surface he wanted to be.
Oh my god.
and then he'd won 20 majors, all right, and we'd have a new fucking thing. It's just crazy for you to say ever, because before he did that, somebody said that about the other fucking
I agree.
records.
Did you watch it, Alpha? Did you watch what's wrong? Did you guys watch it?
No, I didn't wake up.
I'm going
Any
to
highlights?
shoot Litos for putting crack in their picture, dog.
So I saw the notification. I wasn't waking up that early.
Oh man, I woke up at 5 o'clock Pacific time. So I think that must have started at 3 o'clock East Coast, because it was in France.
Nice.
But anyway, they were uneventful. He got blown out. He lost, I think, 6-0.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched the
6-2, 7-6.
highlights and didn't wake up to watch him get beat the fuck out of on clay.
Next is Australian Open. So that's a forget about it segment. Unfortunately, I was wrong.
Well, the last segment is since there's no big fat pickles for Alpha this week, or maybe we can get to that when
Alpha, you got no picks?
We could probably
Alpha got live picks.
Hey,
You got live
Alpha,
betting.
It's fine.
Yeah. So Alpha, while you're eating that Litos, can you pull up the Vegas thing, and can you do the reading off of the games this week, and also do pick a couple of, I guess. And I'm gonna do my shitty ass fantasy pickups of the week. I don't know if any of y'all paid attention to any other games, huh? What do you say?
I forgot that Jimmy Simpson won
You go
tonight.
first, quick.
What do you say? Anyway.
You can go. You can continue talking. My bad.
No, I you said something I just didn't hear. You might have broke up on my computer. But anyway, yeah, I was just saying I got a couple of my key additions of the week for fantasy football, even though I've been sucking at that horribly.
Who plays fantasy football of us four, though? Who plays fantasy football?
Me and
I still
Twan.
do.
You still do, Twan? You kicked me out of the league.
That league is still there. You left. You won.
Me and
you
Alpha
won.
out of the league.
You won. You gave the trophy back to me and said, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, but this is
You moved to LA.
Exactly.
well, this is a sports-related, mainly football podcast. Like, we would be remiss if we're talking mainly Redskins at the beginning, then tennis just now. And I can't talk about fantasy football, which is probably one of the most profitable parts of football nowadays.
Profitable.
Yes, profitable, meaning people pay
Profitable.
attention. There are whole podcasts about just fantasy football. I can't say my key additions. All right, I'm going to add Roger Federer, Pete Sampras. They're probably – oh, sorry, my bad. Wrong sport. There was a couple – all three of mine this week. I'm picking three. Are all wide receivers. Wide receivers are always kind of the outliers. That's where the most value is, and you kind of just got to pick the matchups. But three really stood out. I don't know if y'all heard as far as Alpha and Pamela. I'm sure Twan knows about Chase Claypool. He's going to be the number one on my list as far as waiver wire additions.
He's going to be the number one hot one this week. Everybody's going to want to add him.
Yeah. He had 4 touchdowns against the Eagles. One rushing, I believe, in 3 from Ben Roethlisberger. And he's a big, tall, fast receiver that's, going to be opposite of Juju.
Anybody want to tell me what the Eagles were doing when they just put a linebacker on him and nobody else, and he just ran right past him for an easy 40-yard score?
How does the Steelers always get good wide receivers though, man? Like
They're great at that. They're great at.
Good at that. They are good at that.
And they got Antonio Brown's a 6th-round pick. Like, I mean, they're great. Like Mike Wallace. I mean, you can go all the way back with those motherfuckers.
Who was
Plexico Burrs, Hines Ward. Anyway, but yeah, they. So he's.
You know who else
he's
is
the
great
next-
too?
who's that?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah. Well, he's
That's-
making.
All
He's making
receivers
this-
you named, there's like one constant. That's all.
Ben Roethlisberger.
That is true. That doesn't
And, what-
make him
and
any.
he was picked what? He was like picked in the 13th pick or something like that, right?
Yeah,
It was a
he was
third round.
like,
He was, I
something
think
like
it was a
that.
third round pick.
Second round?
I think it was a
No,
third
he
round.
was a first round pick. No,
Oh,
he was,
was he?
he was like 13th or something like. He was a somewhere
Okay,
in there.
okay.
Yeah, after Phillip Rivers and
Yeah.
stuff.
Was he? I don't. Was Phillip Rivers picked what, second or something? First.
It was Eli, then Phillip, and then I think
Mm.
Foxworth was the next.
Yeah, you're right. He was picked like 10th or 11th. Yep.
Yeah.
He ended up being the best too.
Yep.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I guess I can say that. Yeah.
All right.
who do you guess?
All right. My number two pickup for the week is from the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm trying to say it like Chris
Yeah.
Berman would say it, but I can't. Henry Ruggs the third, the rookie. He is the fastest receiver in the draft, and he had only two catches for like 130 yards.
For burning yards.
Yes,
Fire
burning. I'm sorry, 118 yards on 2 catches. One of them was a touchdown.
Does he run like a
of course.
4-2 or something? Does he run
Yeah.
like
And a 4.28.
He runs like a 4.2, 4.3. He was the fastest receiver like
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, the Raiders always love speed.
They love
Always
speed,
that
baby.
speed. It's kinda weird.
And with John Gruden loves speed too because he loves Al Davis in the family. And Al Davis's son, who looks like he cut a mop off the top of his head. I don't know what type of haircut he has. Well, that shit
It's the
is
British
weird.
Prime Minister's haircut.
Uh,
You like
my
that one?
God. And then the last one is just is from last night. It seemed like he was dead and has come back fully alive thanks to Mr. Herbert, Justin Herbert. Mike Williams for the Chargers. He had 30 fantasy points. He had 5 receptions, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He is going to be on a bye week, but after that, there's facing the Jaguars and the Broncos, which both have very shaky defenses. And then the Raiders, Dolphins, and Jets. He should have a decent few weeks coming towards him. If I assume Herbert's going to keep playing pretty decent. I don't know if they're going to
Been
win,
playing really
but
well.
in garbage time, he will get points.
I am
God,
so
man.
mad that the Saints came back
I
and won
feel-
that game.
Hmm?
yeah, being a Chargers fan is. Alpha, would you rather be a Chargers fan or a Redskins fan?
Shut up.
A Redskins fan.
What kind of question is that?
I mean, but at least the Chargers
You
would
wanna
have.
Three
have
Super
winning.
Bowls or 0?
No,
Hey,
I'm talking about the last
Yeah,
10
Pat
years.
Maul. Hey,
10
Pat
years,
Maul.
10
Should
years.
it be gay or
Okay,
straight?
yeah. I've really been trying to say the last 10 years, that's it. If you cut it off. It's like, okay.
But Chargers find ways to lose, though, bro. I think they're like one out of. I think I saw some stat. Like they've lost like either 100 games or whatever, a certain number, 38 games, and like 33 of them have been one possession. They
Wow.
find ways to lose. Yep.
That's sad.
Well, that's too
Every
bad.
week.
Sorry.
Sucks for
Leap,
them.
leap, leap. What do you want to do?
I'm just saying.
How are we supposed to react to that? You know what I mean? Okay.
But I'm saying, you gotta have a team that's constantly in every single game, but
How about
loses
that?
by
Have
heartbreak.
their quarterbacks. How about that? That's probably a better. Their quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Their
no,
quarterbacks.
I do not want to
Not
be
their
an Atlanta
organization
Falcons
or their
fan.
history or nothing like. That's what you're saying. Like you want their no, give me their quarterbacks. I don't want their team or their history or. I like their weather.
You want Herbert. You want Herbert, right? You want
I'll
Herbert.
take
Herbert.
the trees around the stadium.
A better question is, would you rather be a Chargers fan or a Falcons fan? Because we're talking about choking. We're talking about choking.
Yeah, that's
What
actually
would
better.
you rather have?
Wasn't Matt Ryan picked in that draft too or no?
No, I think he came after, right?
Oh no.
All
It was
right.
around there, right? I know he's old too. He's not old.
He's like
My
36,
biggest
right?
regret is that the computer picked Matt Ryan for me in this fucking fantasy draft. I fucking,
He's one of the free agents that Ron Rivera might get this offseason.
yeah, he might be a free agent. I think Matty No Ice should be cut and out of the.
Who else is gonna be a free
Actually,
agent?
well, no, he can't. Well, yeah, I guess they will have to cut him, right? Because he has a big contract. They'll have to cut him or trade him. So I think they will cut him or trade him. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll cut him or trade him, especially if they
Well,
just draft a quarterback.
Atlanta owner said that they're not committing to him, so it's possible, most likely.
Yeah,
I'm the Redskins.
that means,
He
AKA, they don't give
is.
a fuck about him. They're not committed to him. That's like an owner's way of saying, we don't give a fuck about him. Come on now. They're not committed to him. What the hell does that mean? You ever heard somebody say that to you? How would you like it? You have to work your boss.
Yeah, my
says,
wife.
"We're not
Your
committed
coach
to you."
saying you can play the whole year.
What does
and you
that
don't
even
play
mean?
at all.
Like your boss says we're not committed to you. What the hell does that mean? That means like fuck you. That's what you should say too. If I went to work, my boss was like, "We're not committed to you." I'd be like, "Well, fuck you too." We're not committed to you. What the hell does that mean? Nice way of saying it. So it's over.
It's like, well, so I have a side job. I'm not committed. I'm not fully committed.
Like yeah, like a side chick or something. You know, I don't know about commitment. We're not committed. You know, no. Like, what do you mean?
It's like my side job
Really
makes me
committed.
feel
I know what it
wanted.
means. It's just weird that he said that. He should just said, you know, probably nothing. Because that means like, you know, exactly what it means. It means it's over for him.
I'm committed.
If Andy Reid said that, Mahomes, we're not committed. You know,
I'm sure they.
Mahomes, we're committed.
Is that we are not committed or you are not committed? Committed like to prison or something?
He would, dog. He would commit. If Mahomes murdered people, he'd be like, hey, dog, until he goes to jail, we're committed forever.
He's a Trump supporter.
Him too. They'd be like, we don't care. They would love him till the end. They don't care what happens.
Hey, since we have real quick, since we have Twan here, Twan, is the election going to be close? Is it going to be a blowout? Is Trump going to win? What's your thoughts? No pressure.
It's going to be closer than we all want it to be.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, because fucking Mississippi and Alabama and those fucking states, but that's all. What you want to do on them?
Hey, come on, man. We need listeners from those states whenever we put this thing up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Alright.
closer than we all want it to be. Make us all like crumble at our feet.
Hey, look. Hey, as all four of us are non-white, it is our duty to go to those states like Mississippi and Wyoming and breed and make more and more people so we can even it out.
That's
It's
funny.
like, to all the trailer parks we go, I say.
That's pretty funny. That's better. Yeah. That's
All right. One last question before I get. All right, Twan, what's your favorite food?
My
What?
favorite food,
Yeah.
like dessert-wise or just in general?
Entree, like food.
Food.
Why do you like asking this question? Why do
I
you?
don't know.
You know,
Like, yeah, what?
Let's just
let's see what
last meal,
My
death
favorite
row.
food
Yeah.
is a medium rare steak.
You know what John's favorite food is?
What?
He just likes burgers.
hamburger. Hamburger. But nah, how could you be on death row and eat something? Who said that? Which one of y'all said like, no, if I was on death row,
See-
I'd be like, man, I don't want shit. I'm about to die. What the hell are you
So,
talking about?
that
medium
wasn't
rare
the question.
medium rare steak is on point though. There you go.
That wasn't the question per se.
Yeah,
That
but
like
you
it wasn't the death row question because it would be something different for death row.
What's
You
death
like-
row for you,
Like,
John?
you know, period.
You said,
Yeah.
"What's my go-to?" Like
What's
when
your
I'm
death
hungry,
row?
what do I go eat?
But
Like
what's
that
your
was
death
the
row
You said
question.
meal?
cheeseburger. I can't do that. Man. I can't even say put cheese on that junk, though.
Yeah,
I can put mayonnaise on there. You don't know a good thing.
Lettuce and tomato on that? Something?
oh my god.
I don't know.
Okay,
You're taking
whatever.
it too far now. Just take it easy, though.
I'm
John,
just saying,
what-
like
Mayonnaise,
I would
cheese.
prefer a Philly cheesesteak, but I'm not in
Oh, there
Philadelphia.
you go. Yeah.
Okay, there you
I'm
go.
saying, you said, what's my go-to? I'm like,
Egg.
burger. I like a burger. When I'm like, I don't know what I want to eat, I'll eat a burger. I mean,
All right,
some
but
people will say
steak sounds pretty
Chipotle.
good.
You're driving in the car, you get a burger.
Yeah.
Talking about that, though, it was kind of funny though when he said burger. Though I was dying, man. I was like, it's just something about it is kind of funny. You keep saying it, and I'm just like, it's just okay. Please go to the next subject.
Hey, well, y'all just don't know how to cook a burger like I cook a burger. All right? That's what it is.
What type of
It's
bread
like
you
you
have on
come out
that?
to my
Like a
grill,
toast?
I'll show
Burger
you.
cook-off.
Give a
Burger
propane
cook-off.
or
Burger
just
cook-off.
how you do it.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you
you
prefer?
eat a burger from
Propane or
Gordon
charcoal?
Ramsay, all right? Let me know.
Speaking of Ramsey, wasn't he all the quarterback for the Redskins for a while?
I was watching one of them shows, and dude kept flipping the burger. He was yelling at him like, "Fucking burger, dog!" He was like, "This shit's gonna be dry as shit, dog." No, I'm gonna take it in fucking hot thing. I was flipping it. See, I can't be on those shows like that, dog. I'm like, you get the fuck away from me, dog. But it was just funny. He was like yelling at him, like, because he was flipping the burger. He was like, "The burger, it's gonna be fucking dry as hell. Do you want a burger to split up all your time?" It just was just, I was cracking up, but I was like, "That's fucked up, dog." But this dude's entertainment, they just beating this dude down, dog. Just beating him down. He might have dropped that shit in his left or something. He might be like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving." You know, have him do that. I'm not taking this no more. They're saying, "You can get this money or not, dog. You better get the fuck back in there." We go back in there. But I don't know. I just found that funny. It was just fucked up. It was fucked up at the same time. But that's what makes it so sick and twisted. It's fucked up. It's like, man, that's fucked up, but it's fucking funny. It's just, I don't know why they do it. It's just messed up.
Man, you know what? I can go for a burger right now. I was like, hey, yo, you got the Alpha? You got the picks, bro?
Oh yeah, let me go to these Vegas.
Hey, we can vent for a second.
We go to the Vegas picks real quick and just say yes or no.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like,
Real quick.
if
I'm taking the Redskins +3 whenever we get there. I got the Redskins +3.
All right. Are y'all ready?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So we have Tampa Bay at Chicago. It's an 8:20 game. Tampa Bay is
Last week.
3 and
No. That was last week. God dang.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Gosh, dog. I'm about to go through the whole thing. Thank you, Twan.
Shut your mouth.
I was about to answer that.
Let him go. I should have let him go.
Drowning
You let him go. You should let him go. You're right.
I'm thinking about the Redskins. Fuck all of you. All right, hold up. Get to the
All
damn.
right, that's cool.
When I click on this damn thing, it's supposed to put me to the current games to come, not the games already. It usually does that. All right. Godly, man. All right, so there's a game. Is there? No, the next game's Sunday, right? We're done with all the games on Tuesday and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Thursday. Right? Is there a game on Thursday?
Looking at these games. Okay, Sunday the
Thursday
18th.
Thursday night. This should be Thursday night game.
It should be a Thursday night game. Why is it starting on the 18th? So there's a game tomorrow. Maybe that. Hold on. Let me go back here.
Tomorrow's kind of. I don't know. There's a game tomorrow. Wednesday? Thursday.
No.
Thursday.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, it's a game tonight?
Yes. There's a game right now.
Buffalo's losing to Tennessee.
Okay.
There is no Thursday night game this week.
That's hold
There's
on.
no Thursday? Oh.
There is no Thursday night game this week.
Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, because it looks weird. I'm looking at these jokes. I'm like, okay, so let me just go to this week then. All right.
Well, yeah, we'll give you a pass on that.
Oh, yeah.
This is a weird
Is
season.
that like the COVID thing? How come?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they canceled the game. Okay. All right. So then there's this Sunday. There's let's start. 1:00 Chicago at Carolina.
What's the line?
Carolina is 2.5 point favorites.
2.5 favorite. Might have to go with Chicago, Twan. Got to take the points.
The only
think
player
Chicago.
I'm scared of on Chicago is Nick Foles.
Yeah, Big Dick Nick. Don't.
I think we will prevail in that game.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna just go with Vegas. I'll take the Panthers. Yeah, I'll go with the Panthers and the points.
Take the favorite, okay?
Give it all.
Yeah,
I'll take it all.
I'll go Panthers.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not a huge Nick. I think Nick Foles is just weird. I think he's just up and down and just I don't know. He's good. He's bad. He's like I don't know. Unless he's with the Eagles or something in playoffs or something, then he's like magic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But okay.
Johnson.
That's it. All right, so let's go to Detroit at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is 3.5. I mean, Detroit is 3.5 point favorites. Visiting. Yeah.
I take the points again. I take Jacksonville.
I'm gonna take Detroit, man. Jacksonville has been some shit like the entire season. I don't know. Like I don't.
I like
Gardner
Minshew.
Minshew might not be the thing, and I think Matthew Stafford is better, has better weapons.
I would take Detroit too.
I have no idea.
Pass.
Okay.
All right, we're done. Okay, let's go to Atlanta at Minnesota. It's Kirk's team. Minnesota's 3.5-point favorites.
Oh my God, this is
I
like
got to
two
Minnesota
choking.
on this one.
This is like
Minnesota's a solid team.
This is the second game to our toilet bowl coming up short.
This is toilet bowl. Yeah,
So
this is
first
this
of
is
the
the
doubleheader toilet bowl games, people.
this is Jif. This is Jif versus Skippy. This is like the peanut butter choke bowl. Like who can choke more? Fucking the Vikings or the Falcons. This is neither one of them
Everyone's
want to
taking
win the
the
game. That's what I know.
I'm gonna say
91%
Vikings.
of the people are taking the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm taking the
91%.
Vikings. Vikings are a better team. This is a better team.
I haven't seen Atlanta play.
Dalvin
I mean,
Cook's
isn't,
not
isn't
playing.
Matt Ryan good at all?
Dalvin Cook
What's
is playing.
Matty Ice?
They said
Hmm.
Dalvin Cook is most likely to sit out because they have
Oh, is he?
bye week
Oh,
on 7.
If he sits
Because
out,
they have
that's a big
a
one.
week 7 bye, so they're thinking about sitting for these both weeks.
Yeah, if he sits out, that's a big one because that's
Yeah.
they have a good run.
Oh, they have a good backup.
Yeah. Their offensive line is good with the run. They actually generate yards. They can run the ball. But
Yeah, it'll be that Madison dude. The only reason, Twan, that I got that update just probably like 2 hours ago because I have Dalvin Cook on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
So they sent me an update. They were saying that more than likely, he could probably play if it was up to the end of the season or seeding type of thing. But they said they're gonna more than likely sit him this week because they have a
Atlanta
bye week
sucks.
in week 7.
and they have a bye week in week 6 too.
No, I'm saying. Well, yeah, I guess. Well,
But I mean, they're not that good either. I mean, their defense is pretty bad. That's why has anybody seen Matt Ryan play?
Name's very bad, right?
It's terrible. He has
Yeah.
been terrible.
It's terrible.
yeah,
Oh,
since
man.
Boston
looks bad.
College. Since Boston College, I've been watching.
I mean,
him.
I always thought he was pretty bad too, but I thought, yeah, they're pretty bad. Okay, so everybody takes Minnesota. Everybody is 91%. Most people say. I'm just going to take Atlanta because nobody's taking them, and that's the NFL.
You know what?
But everybody takes
I'll
them, too.
actually take Atlanta on the guys. Same reason I took
And they have
Houston.
points too. You're getting 3.5 points.
Yeah, and the point. The same reason I took Houston last week. Like the second you get rid of your coach, this is like a little bit of wave of relief. Like when you get rid of a shitty head coach, Dan Quinn just got fired, which is another segment we were supposed to have. Who gets fired next?
We'll get to that.
I
That
assume
brings
it's
us
Ron
to
Rivera.
Shut
Houston.
up, Rivera. Shut up.
Yeah,
Adam
Houston at
Gase.
Tennessee is off the board. Actually,
Yeah, because they're playing right now.
oh, they're playing right now.
No, not
Buffalo
Houston and
right now.
Tennessee. Tennessee's playing right now.
Buffalo right now.
Oh, Tennessee's playing right now.
They're about to win right now. Yeah, it's game's over pretty much.
Who they playing?
Right now, Buffalo is losing 16-28 to Tennessee as we speak.
Oh, damn. So your boy, I guess the quarterback, Allen, he's not playing good.
He's 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, not playing too well.
Mm-hmm. It's a long season, man. That's why you gotta watch
Uh,
people like everybody's like Justin Herbert.
I do like Josh Allen too.
but
No, I like
we'll see.
Allen.
I like Josh Allen. I'm not saying, but it's I think he's solid. I think he improved like a
He's
lot.
no Russell Wilson. I'll give you that.
No, I mean obviously nobody wants a Wilson, but I mean like he's he's pretty good. We'll see how Herbert's doing, but yeah. Anyway, so we'll skip that one and we'll go
Okay.
to Washington at New York Football, and New York Football is 3-point favorites.
Yeesh. I have faith in Chase Young and the defense.
Ooh.
Come on, Alfred.
Everybody and their mother's taking the Redskins. I'm actually shocked. Jeez, man, New York must be bad.
Yeah, my mother would definitely
Bad.
take the
I'm looking at like
Yeah, New York is
the
bad.
public. Everybody's
They're
like, come on,
0-5.
this Redskin bull is fun. Like, okay, really? Think so?
Alex Smith plays, I'll take the Giants, but if he doesn't play, I'll take.
Who doesn't play?
Alex Smith plays, I'm taking the Giants.
No, Kyle Allen's playing. He's
Ah,
not
there you
playing.
go.
Doesn't he have a
He's
concussion?
taking the Redskins. Got it.
Did you have a concussion?
Yeah,
I
he
don't know.
probably
Would
will. I mean,
would
I
he
don't
be
know.
better?
The Giants would knock him out, but who knows? Maybe he'll knock himself out. Who knows? Who the hell knows this fucking season?
Oh,
All
Lord.
right. I bet that Kyle Allen and Alex Smith both get injured and Ron Rivera plays quarterback.
I don't. Dang, dog. I haven't really seen.
So Dwayne Hoskins is he's like second in the depth chart? Where is he?
He's third.
He wasn't even active for the last game.
Yeah,
No,
so he's
Yeah,
first
he
in
got
active.
6.
that's his fault. I've never even heard this before. You would call out sick for an NFL game on the day of the game?
No, we have coronavirus. Now give a man a
No,
little bit of a break.
I think before that, maybe he was sick and they told him to go
Yeah,
home.
if you have fever, you shouldn't. You can't
I don't
come.
get a fever, but if you say you're sick, they're gonna say to go home.
Yeah, if you're coughing, you can't. It's not the 1985, Jonathan.
If you say you're sick, they're not gonna be like, because it is
Yeah, wear a mask, Jonathan.
No, it's just
You don't wear a
2020.
mask, do you, Jonathan?
It's just
Do you wear a mask,
2020,
Jonathan?
and it's the first time you can call out sick.
John, do you wear a mask in St. Petersburg, Virginia?
No, I'm in Russia, as you think.
You wear a
But-
mask?
Yeah, when I feel like it. It's definitely not required. Most of the other people aren't.
I promise you though,
God.
if you're at work and you tell somebody you're sick, they're gonna tell you to go home for a couple of days.
Of course.
But in this day and age, it's not like they take that shit seriously. So it's like most people, it's probably so serious. Most people who are sick probably wouldn't even say that because they don't want to be sent home for a couple of days.
Yeah, look, here's how shitty my job is. A dude at my job got corona, and they told him to come in but just wear a mask. He said, "Fuck y'all," like you should.
Lord.
And that is the worst thing I've ever. I was like, "Y'all serious?"
Come and wear a mask.
He said, "Just come in and wear a mask." With
that's
corona,
fine.
fuck you. If
Yeah.
if he would have came in and then told me that, I would have slapped him, then
I mean,
punched
hey,
the
but
manager.
what's the corona rate though? Are you getting paid triple? The hourly rate? What are you getting?
No, I
The
barely
corona
like every
the corona rate.
like every
The
like
rate is
they
you lucky
give
you have a job rate.
Yeah, that's true. They've given us a few bonuses since this shit has began. Like give us a
Really?
few bonuses, like kind of as hazard pay, but we
Okay.
should be getting paid more for the shit I'm doing. But
What we
yeah,
got? What's
I
the
don't
next
care.
game?
I still have a job where a lot of people don't, like Alpha said. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean that's still messed up. They said come in even though you have corona.
Yeah. I
That is
got that through text. Like the dude was, I was like, "Damn, what's going on? How you feeling?" Because he didn't have, he was just, he had the shit. They had coronavirus. He's like, I couldn't smell or taste shit for like 3-4 days, and he was like, but the fucking just like the manager said they wanted me to come in. He's like, but I could just wear a mask and gloves. I was
Ridiculous.
like, I can't believe he said that.
All right. Hey, we're gonna go to the next game.
Yeah, let's go.
Corona time is over. Corona talk. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is whatever. I already know their favorite. It's how much they are. Actually went down. Wow. 3.5. It started at 5.5. That's kind of crazy. It went down a lot.
5.5. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'll take
5.5. Now it's 3.5.
because people are jumping on the bandwagon.
Hey, well,
Actually, everybody's taking Cleveland.
At 3.5. I'll take Pittsburgh. I'll take Cleveland.
All right, to talk more about my coworkers in Corona, I'll take the Browns. I'll take the Browns.
Yeah, Vegas is afraid.
2020 is crazy. I'm taking the Browns, baby. Doesn't make any
I'll take
sense.
Pittsburgh at 3.5. I'll take it all. Take all the points. Pittsburgh at 3.5. Seen them beat Cleveland enough.
Yeah, you're right. I'm taking the Browns, baby. And
Yes.
I'll gloat next week.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Or not bring it up at all.
At Philly, the Battle of Pennsylvania.
Ravens.
Baltimore is 7.5-point favorites.
Damn, I'll take.
Actually, that would be
Against Philly?
and Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. That's the Battle of Pennsylvania. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah,
They're
that's
just-
what
they're
I was
just so
worried. I was
damn
like, that's
close.
last week.
Baltimore and Philadelphia are
Wow.
so close. It's like fucking like an hour away.
And you were born in America. Mm-mm-mm.
I thought you said that it was like the battle of heroin capitals. But,
Yeah, something like that.
so I'll take the true capital of Baltimore.
I'll take Philly. I'll take Philly in the points plus 7.5.
Okay.
Don't take Baltimore. Baltimore is going to beat them by 28 points.
I'm going to take Philly.
There you go.
And I'm actually going to say they might win outright. They might win outright, Philly.
Hey, I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
I think Lamar Jackson's leg is fucked up. That's the insider scoop. See, you heard it here first.
I was like, well,
Yo, can we see RG3? Can he come in and lead him to a Super Bowl?
Well,
That would be wild.
Then they'll definitely lose. That Philly plus will be in the bag.
That would be fine. That would be fire if RG3 comes back. What a redemption story, dog.
it's like, sir, if the Eagles win, Sir Alpha, I'll come up to DC and and buy some of the finest smokables from all the
What
buzz.
we got? What we got? What's the next
Hey,
game?
just buy that
We-
creme brulee, and we'll just go half. No.
All right. Okay.
all right.
All right.
So yeah, okay, my bad. Let's go to Cincinnati at Indianapolis. Indy, they're 7.5 point favorites.
Yeah, India.
It was
I
nine.
think Indy.
What happened to
Like
Joe
Cincinnati.
Burrow? Isn't he scooping it? Isn't he playing?
They got whooped.
Yeah, they
Is
got
Herbert-
nobody.
is
They got no
whooped
offense.
by the
It's
Ravens.
fuck up. Is Herbert going to end up being the best quarterback in the draft? God damn it.
Might be.
I'm gonna bet Tua, but okay.
He still hasn't played.
That's
know
still
what?
out there. Yeah, you're right. That's why
That'd
I'm
be funny if he
betting
comes
on.
in, he's a beast. He's like, I'm better than all of them.
Hey guys, I gotta run.
All
Okay.
right, man.
Oh, I appreciate
Thank
you.
you
We
for
only got a
joining.
few more games left, but
Thanks, man.
thank you, sir, for joining us. You gave us some good
You want to come
Panthers
back again for
insight.
sure.
Yes, sir.
and why we should hate Ron Rivera. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on that river boat from now on.
Thanks for the insight, man. We need that. It's not real good news, but it's some good. You've been watching them, so gotta take the honesty. Just
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
Take
All
it
right,
and
guys.
cry.
Have a great night.
It's like
Take care,
you just
man.
told me
Be
my
safe, man.
girlfriend's a hoe. But I had peace, bro.
Peace.
Peace. All right, man. We got a couple more games left, right?
Yeah. Let me. Which one's that on? The Bengals and Colts.
Yeah,
Bungles.
Bengals, Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 9 point favorites. I mean 7.5 point favorites. The Colts.
Yeah, I guess.
That's big. I didn't realize the Colts were like. Are they that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Bengals are like
they have
bad.
they
too.
have a top 5 defense and a very good running game. They're kind of like almost like the fucking Niners were last year, to be honest. And they got Phillip Rivers, who's not good anymore, but he's got.
He's a good wall.
But,
All right.
yeah, but I'm saying they have a good defense and a good run game. That's pretty much what you need to be a good team.
I'll take the Bengals in the plus.
I was gonna take the Bengals as well. I don't think they got murdered by the Ravens, but I like Burrow. I think they can do better.
Right.
All right, let's go to Green Bay at Tampa Bay. Battle of the Bays.
Battle of the
Green Bay
Bays.
is 1.5 point favorites. Almost a pick 'em. Everybody's taking them too. Public love them. So.
Jesus, man, this is a tough one to me.
Green Bay. I mean, tough one. Green Bay's a better team.
They are, but
Tom Brady
Yes,
gonna rise for that
but
occasion.
it's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. It's not like a
Yeah.
fuck it.
That's
They
crazy, though.
pick the other people. Like it's these are two of the greatest to ever play.
2 gold faces, 2 Hall of Fame faces etched in gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
That's kind of interesting because you'll probably see them. What are they in the same division or no?
No, but they'll
Yeah.
be in the
This
playoffs.
might be the last time. Yeah, you might see them in the playoffs, but this might be the last time you might see them. I mean, Tampa Bay might go 8-8 or something and make the playoffs. So anyway, but I mean,
That's true.
who knows? But I mean, But
mean,
yeah,
I take-
that's gonna be
I take-
interesting game.
I'm with Pam. I take the Packers, but I don't think it's by far an easy pick.
Yeah, that's why it's almost a pick 'em. It's almost a pick 'em.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em. Like I take the Packers just off of, I think maybe their run game's better than the Bucks, but
That's gonna
like
be
defense,
interesting,
it
though.
comes down to the defenses, what the defenses can do to slow down the quarterbacks, and I think the Bucks might have a better defense than the Packers.
So you would say Tampa Bay?
No, I'm gonna take the Packers because I like Aaron Rodgers more than Tom Brady. That's what it comes
No,
down
I'm
to.
talking about Pat Mahomes. You take Tampa
Oh.
Bay or
Yeah. No, I'm thinking Green Bay. Oh, no.
He's
Yeah,
saying
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
yeah.
You're
I
taking Tampa.
I think they have a better offense and a better defense.
Yeah. I guess I'll take Tampa Bay because I'm Team Brady. It's like I don't give a fuck about Brady.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I would stay away from that game personally. I don't know. It's just
Oh, for sure. I'm just gonna watch it.
Playing, yeah, Brady and Rodgers. You might see them for the last time playing each other, so it's probably interesting. But okay, let's go to. Excuse me. Hold up. There we go. The Rams at the 49ers, and the Rams.
Rams.
Pummeled. They're 3.5 point favorites. San Francisco started 3.5. San Francisco started 3 point favorites. Then it swung 6.5 points.
Yeah.
Now
Wow.
are 3.5 point favorites. I don't know what the hell
That's
happened.
Well, because the 49ers suck. They have nobody. They got no. I think they benched the quarterback.
From opening
They
day.
benched Garoppolo.
They benched Garoppolo?
yeah.
Yeah, at least
That's
last
how
game
bad
they
they
did.
played.
Hold on.
Everyone on the team is
When did they
injured.
play? This Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. They lost to Miami like 41-7 or something. 42-14.
They got
something like
pummeled by Miami, but it was
that. At home. They were at home.
Hold on. So Garoppolo started?
yeah. He came back from injury and started, and then they
So
benched
back,
him in the
baby.
game. They
The
benched
drop.
him.
All right.
How many picks did he throw?
The final score was 43-17.
God
That's
damn,
Miami
man.
won.
Take it easy. That nigga Fitzpatrick said, I'm back, dog.
Garoppolo
One
was
game.
Garoppolo was 7 for 17, 77 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Dang. And they put in who? Mullins?
Better.
Beathard.
Bastard.
Put him Bobby Beathard's boy.
He put up good numbers. He was 9 for 18 for 94 yards and 1 touchdown.
It gives me joy to watch Kyle Shanahan fail a little bit, you know. Just some joy.
You hate the Shanahan, son.
Yeah, it gives me fucking
Yep,
joy.
they missed out on the Super Bowl, and
I never
just
seen
like that,
It will be
in the NFL, man, in the
They're all
NFL, things
fucked it
turn.
all up too. It's going to be
Things
interesting
turn
because
quickly.
now the Redskins, you know, Dallas is kind of messed up with their quarterback. The 49ers are kind of fucked up. They have some – I don't know. I mean, they have some injuries, but they have some other shit going on too. I don't know what's wrong with them. But, I mean, you know, it should be interesting.
Yeah, it shows how much Joey Bosa changes things. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, don't they have a running game still? What the hell happened to their running game? Did they have
I
Bosa?
think
Or is he
so many
going for
people
the
are
year?
injured.
Well, yeah, they
He's
had
gone for the year.
2 of their running backs are injured. Yeah.
Everyone in the team is
So they're
injured.
starting like Reggie Brooks. Who the hell are they starting?
They're starting a running back who was third string.
I took it back after right after the Super Bowl days, though. Brooks, dog.
What's the next one?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was pondering on Reggie Brooks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was fun to make fun of the 49ers for a second.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a good little chuckle.
as we end the show on this final game, that
What's
was
that?
a good one right there. To find out, I didn't even, I was worried about this fucking Redskin fiasco. But to find out that they lost 40 whatever, they got fucking annihilated, you know?
And now you're wondering
To the
why the line
Dolphins.
switched.
To the
you
Why
Dolphins.
you were like, why did it switch? Like, that's the reason it switched.
So when
Why
did they
did it
play?
switch?
Did they play
Yeah.
like Tuesday or something? Monday?
No,
Sunday.
they play Sunday afternoon.
That's what I'm saying. The line comes out like Sunday night, Monday. It can't. I mean, let's say play Tuesday or something, and they're like, "Oopsie." How the fuck is
I
that?
think that everybody bet. Why would you take the 49ers +3? The whole betting public must have been on the Rams minus. I'm sorry.
How the hell could
No,
Vegas
my fault. All right, you had
the 49ers?
But
The
the Rams
49ers
were-
are favored.
wait,
Yeah,
Rams
they
were +3, right?
Vegas
So-
opened the line with the 49ers favorite minus
Correct.
3.
And everybody and their mother took the Rams +3.
But why would the Vegas do that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
They mess up like oopsie.
Maybe it's messed up, man.
Yeah, they made a mistake. They should have made at least a pick 'em. They should have at least a pick 'em.
He said,
Yeah.
"Nigga, you put a minus." Dude called him and said, "Did you put a minus on that San Francisco game?" He's like, "Oh shit, idiot, dog." He said, "Put that shit
It's
over."
+3, not -3, you
Yeah, like,
idiot.
what are you doing? Dog? People,
He's like, you lost us $200 million, you idiots.
We lost all the juice. Exactly.
94% of the people was like pounce. They was like, "Okay, you do that. Keep doing that."
I wish I was one of
I
them.
think LA at +3.5. It was like 90. Should have been higher. It's like 95%.
Yeah. I'll take LA at the minus with no problems.
That is funny though. That is like hilarious. No, I'm sorry, but I'm just still. But anyway, we'll go to the last game. Arizona at Dallas. Dallas is 3-point favorites.
Ooh.
Dallas is still 3-point favorites.
Hold up. It opened at Dallas at 3-point favorites, and now
Hey.
they're underdogs. In Arizona is 2.5-point favorites.
Oh,
It's a
what
wild
is Vegas
swing.
doing? Is this giveaway money?
No, because everyone's betting. I mean,
What the?
well, you might have had the other lines produced after the games, after Sunday games, or the same.
Yeah, you have to. They don't come out till the games are over. Like they
Yeah.
come out like sometimes Monday morning, but not really like Monday-ish.
Well, I think everyone took everyone took
The
heavy.
Cardinals, like every smart person would.
Yeah,
Like,
right there.
who doesn't take the Cardinals? The Cowboys have the worst defense ever. And then they lost their quarterback. Like, who, like,
the scrambling, dog. It's gonna be like a video game. It's gonna be like Tecmo Bowl where you run all the way back and then you just run forward for like 99 yards.
yeah, there's not even redheads in fucking Tackle Bowl. Like, they got the fucking Andy Dalton back there, and they think he's going to keep the game manageable. I don't know. Ezekiel Elliott is gonna have 300
We'll see
yards
it. I
rushing.
mean,
He
he's
might.
not Dak Prescott.
Yeah, he's arguably one of the better backups. Like he was a
Yeah,
good quarterback.
Yeah,
He's a Pro Bowl quarterback. He was a Pro Bowl.
Is he a better backup than Nick Foles?
He probably is more like Nick Foles. I mean, I put him up probably like Nick Foles. I mean,
Cool.
That's a good question. We haven't seen him play. I mean, he hasn't played like a year or something.
No, he started all last year for the Bengals. He played
did.
every game last year for the Bengals.
And he was garbage, wasn't he?
Yes, because they got the first pick in the draft to replace him. He played every game when they went 1-15.
He played every game with him.
He didn't get injured.
They did that with him, and they didn't even do that with Haskins. That's a damn shame. Those niggas, but that was smart though. They're gonna just lose. They said, "Well, we're gonna do it either way. Either we're gonna lose with him or win with him, and then we'll just trade him."
Yeah, and then they're gonna get the first pick, and they got the first pick, and they got rid of him. That was it. Like,
if you let Haskins play the whole season, he just sucked, and they went 115. 99.99% of people would be like, "Okay, we all agree to get rid of him now. It's all nice and simple. Everything he's got his chance." Everybody and their mother would be like, "Yeah, okay, it's time for him to go."
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, the fact they did what they did, it's like.
It's fucked up.
And then they had this offensive performance, like historically bad. They had a historical bad offensive performance.
Well, I think that does it.
He said, "All right, that's it."
That does it.
ULA.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's 3 hours behind. What do you got? Fucking get you a CrossFit class or something?
I gotta go for my daily walk.
To the fucking milkshake shop. No, you
Anyways,
going
to fire still going on or no? They put them out.
No, I haven't heard of the fires. Not
you haven't heard of the fires.
I've heard of the fires.
Normally
they smell them.
They normally call me right before it,
I care about that.
But
waffles over the fire. But yeah, go ahead.
That was another fantastic Forget About It Sports podcast. Thank you for listening, guys. Went long, discussed a lot of topics. Thank you to Twan. And let's hope that Ron Rivera soldiers on.
Well, Rivera's strong. But he just might need to be fired.
Obviously we don't hope nothing bad happens, but
of course,
he win some damn games. How about he soldier on and do that? How about he wins some games? Okay.
That's the only thing that matters. But I'm gonna sign off. Peace out, PJ, MD.
Thank you.
All right. Cool.